What is up, Club 100? I tried to go live from our group, and for whatever reason, it would not let me. So I'm doing it from my personal profile, and then I'm going to share this video in the group. So the other day, was it yesterday, I did a video on the 5 laws of becoming a fearless entrepreneur, and I promised that I would do the other 5 today. For some of you guys that came to the live event, you already know what they are. I posted them, but I never went into detail with them because our time was cut short because the meeting was over. When I do host a meeting, I started on time, I ended on time. So let's go into them. And if you guys are watching this live or replay, just say what's up below. And who wants a Club 100 shirt and a Club 100 hat? All right, so first thing, law number 6, but law number 1 for this video is you become what you believe, not what you think. If we became what we thought, because most of our thoughts on a daily basis is negative, we're always worried, we're always like, what if this happens, what if that happens? We're constantly on edgy and anxious, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you definitely have anxiety. So when I heard that for the first time, when I heard that quote for the first time, you become what you believe, not what you think. It also has a lot to do with what you put in your head. And I've said this before, your mind is like an ATM. You can only withdraw what you deposit. So if you deposit garbage, you're going to get out garbage. But not only that, when you start to hang around with certain people and you start to watch certain programs and you start to pay attention to certain things online, you start to believe in these things. It's kind of like if every time you see a person, or if today, let's say you walked and you seen 3 friends of yours and 2 out of the 3 friends asked you a question, hey, have you gained weight? What's up, Courtney? You would start to believe that. So the problem with most of us entrepreneurs, we become what we believe, not what we think, right? I don't care what you think about on a daily basis, but it is true what you put in your mind and who you follow and who you pay attention to and what videos you're exposed to on a daily basis. When you see something over and over again, you start to believe it. I'll give you guys a great example. My niece is going to hate me for this, but my niece heard on TikTok the other night, was it yesterday, the day before, we had a red moon or whatever that is, that if you put a glass of water overnight for the red moon and you drink it, then you get like superpowers or some nonsense, something like that. Come on, man. Come on, Courtney, we got to get you a Club 100 shirt, bro. When you come to Chicago, we got to get you one. That's the first thing on our list, and everybody that's joined the club. Anyway, so that's number 1. You become what you believe, not what you think, right? That's it. So it doesn't matter how many people tell me things and how their opinions and what they think. If I don't believe it, it doesn't interfere with me. Number 7, no one's going to pay attention to a person that has no confidence in themselves. And I think some people think that I'm overconfident, but what you guys don't see behind the scenes is the struggles that I've gone through. You don't know the backstory of all the things that I've had to overcome and all the things I had to experience. If you want to, Corey, do me a favor to share this in the Club 100 group. Since you're on it live, share it in the Club 100 group, because it would not let me go live in there. It kept saying I need a better internet connection, which made no damn sense. So let's go back to the point, though. No one's going to pay attention to a person that's confident in himself. Like, first of all, the definition of sales is a transfer of a belief from one person to another. So if you don't believe in what you're saying and you don't show confidence when you're delivering your message, then don't expect other people to believe in what you got to say and to believe in you, right? If you're going to be a leader in a marketplace, if you're going to be the number 1 in the marketplace, right? Then you have to believe and have confidence in yourself. So here's what I can teach you guys real quick on how to build confidence. Probably the number 1 thing that you could do right now to build your confidence is stop listening to what other people say and what the other people think and what other people think can happen and not happen, right? If Henry Ford believed in that, we wouldn't have cars, because at that time people believed in horseback. They didn't know what a vehicle was. He told them they need a car. He showed them this is what you're going to get, and stop riding horse buggies, right? So point being is, if you want to build confidence in yourself, it's not about doing affirmations every day but you should have a certain amount of love for yourself, because no one can love you if you don't love yourself. You should have a little bit of respect for yourself and know that you're an expert in your field, and you should not be ashamed to deliver that. You should not be afraid to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So number 7 is, no one's going to pay attention to you until you have confidence in yourself. You have to believe in your vision. You have to believe in what your goals are. You got to believe, and put it this way, your goals, and I hate that word, I say decisions, your decisions that you made for what you want to do with your life and your long-term plan, right? That's what you want. It doesn't matter what other people want. It's only what you want. So at the end of the day, why would you listen to other people that think and tell you what you can and cannot do? Because most people don't think you can do it because they can't do it, right? Period. End of story. Number 8, you guys will like this one. It's from Jay Leno. I say it all the time. Your friends and family will bring you down faster than your enemies will. I'm going to say that again. Your friends and family will bring you down faster than your enemies will. Why is that? Because they know everything about you. They know the good things about you, but they also know the bad things about you. And even though you try to change, they always want to bring up the bad things that you've done and the bad things that you have done past in your life. That's why your family and friends will bring you down faster than your enemies. And they're the first ones to tell you that what you're going to do ain't going to work. They're the first ones to be skeptical and tell you that I wouldn't do that. Watch out. Be careful. You never know. They think everything's a scam. They think everything's bullshit. They think everything is not going to work. Well, that's their mindset. And it's only if you let them expose you enough, you start to believe what they believe because they start to change your thinking. You become the 5 people you associate with, right? So if you have 4 broke friends, what do you think you're going to be at number 5, right? If you hang around people that like to get drunk and like to eat and like to just be sloppy, if you have 4 friends that do that, guess who's going to be the 5th? You. But let's vice versa. If you have 4 friends that go to the gym all the time, odds are you're going to probably get on the gym. If you have friends that are always all about making money and all about talking about making moves and making money, guess what? You're going to be the person making money as well because you become who you associate with, right? And just understand that your family and friends, not that all the time they're trying to bring you down. They just don't see it because it's just not the way that their brain is wired. You chose to be an entrepreneur. That's why you're the 1%. That's why you're part of Club 100 because you are doing what the majority of the world will not do, right? Simple, period, end of story. But just so I can give you guys one last tip, stop listening to your family and your friends. Because trust me when I say, they're probably not going anywhere and they want you to come with them. And misery loves company. People love when other people ain't doing anything because it makes them feel good when they're not doing anything, right? But God forbid you do something good. You lose weight, they're all thinking you're on crack. God forbid you make some money, he must be scamming people. All right, number 9. I love this one. A woman taught me this. It's perfect. It fits. Don't tell me about the labor pains. Show me the baby. Some of the women at our event that we had in downtown neighborhood, they're like, whoa. A woman didn't tell you that. Yeah, she did. She was hardcore about business, hardcore about sales. This is what I can say. What don't tell me about the labor pains, show me the baby, simply means everything, all the conversation, all the talk doesn't matter. Show me the results, right? Well, I just tried this new thing and I just got on Groupon and da-da-da. Great, show me the results. Well, I just had this guy, he branded me, gave me a new brand on my social media. Great, show me the results. I just took this course on doing videos. Great, show me the results. I done a Facebook ad before. Great, show me the results. Because at the end of the day, we can sit and complain about all the things that didn't work. Instead, why don't we flip that and talk about just the things that do work? Because once something doesn't work or once something has been proven to not to work, there's no point in talking about it. But most people want to talk about all the setbacks. They want to talk about all the failures. They want to talk about that sale they almost had. They want to talk about if I would have just done this would have changed. Those are all would have, could have. Let it go. Don't tell me about the labor pains. Show me the baby. Show me the baby, man. At the end of the day, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, all that matters at the end of the day is results. All that matters is that you are in business and you're servicing customers and every month you're getting new customers, you're getting new people to come in your business and you're not stagnant. Because a lot of things, what happens with business owners, they get stagnant. And then they talk about all the things. Just watch an episode of Bar Rescue. Everybody makes excuses for everything except admitting that they're the reason why that bar failed, right? Doesn't matter because they want to talk about the labor pains and John Taffer just wants them to show me the baby. That's all that matters. All right, and the last one. Where there's belief, there's growth. Whether you're running a congregation, whether you're running a group, whether you're a gang leader, whether you're running a sorority, it doesn't matter. Where there's belief, there's growth, right? If your business starts to die out, or if you're starting to see that you're losing momentum because there's a lack of belief, right? A lot of the times when I used to run salespeople, one of the things I would do is I would do a meeting. We would talk about sales. We would talk about all these different meetings. But the first meeting, I always talked about belief. And I said, you need to believe in these 4 things in order to be successful in our organization. And at that time, it was yourself, the opportunity, the product, and themselves, right? But I'd always go hardcore with number 4, belief in themselves. Because if they don't believe in themselves, well, then I can't help you. But I can tell you right now, you will know that your organization, your business, your company, that the reason why it's lacking, the reason why it's slow, the reason why it's dying, because there's no more belief. And whether that's just you putting that out there, or the people that, or the clientele that you have, they just lost some kind of faith, right? And one of the things I heard about being a leader, that there's 2 reasons why you lose, that you're no longer the leader. Either the person no longer believes you care, or they don't believe you have the answers to their problems anymore. Then you're no longer the leader. So at the end of the day, where there's belief, there's growth. I know that if the company's striving and bumping and everything's happening and everything's is just moving, is because there's belief, right? People believe in what they're doing, right? They believe that they have the best product. They believe that they have the best opportunity to succeed. They believe in themselves. They believe in the leader if they have one, right? That's all you need to understand. If you lack growth, then you lack belief. So let's refresh. Number 5, a clear vision, or I'm sorry, number 6, you become what you believe, not what you think. Number 7, no one's going to pay attention to you or to a person that has no confidence in themselves. Number 8, your family and friends will bring you down faster than your enemies will. Number 9, don't tell me about the labor pain, show me the baby. And number 10, where there's belief, there's growth. Join Club 100, guys, because once we reach to 100, you no longer can get in.